everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to extrude. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is to go and select our cube, go press tab and press X to take all but this face. So we're going to delete it using faces, X, faces, and then we're going to go G, Z, bring that up about to the flat right here, and then we're gonna go origin to geometry, and then there. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to extrude this little plane that we have made from our cube into a ramp. So first we're going to go and need to be in edge mode. We're going to go first here, going to do G. So first we're going to do E to extrude, because then it pulls the edge out. On Y, and then we're going to do go E, Z, bring that up. Then we're going to go over here, E, Y, over here. And then what we're going to do now is that we're going to go and bevel this a bit. So hold this corner, Control B, and that bevels it. And then same thing for here, Control B. And then what we're going to do next is go into face mode, select these two faces, G, Z, bring them down, and then we've made a simple little ramp here. Now if we wanted to make it like a good ramp for a ball to roll in using rigid body, so first we're going to go and add some loop cuts, and to add a loop cuts you're going to do Control R and do about 3, and then escape. And then what you're going to do is do these faces, select these, X, F, and then do this, X, F, and then we've made a little bit of a ramp. So now we have a ramp, and as you can see, this is our ball. If we're going to add a ball, it's not going to really go anywhere. So we're going to go G, Z, and then go G, Y, and then G, Y on these as well. And then we're going to do on these two, G, C. So these two, we're going to just go highlight them, G, Z, and then bring them down. And then at the end here, we're just going to go and create something that's like a wall to prevent our ball. So extrude on the Z axis, make sure you press Z, and then there you go, we have it. Now if we want to go and make a rigid body out of this, we could go over to physics properties, make sure this is passive, don't make this a convex hole, or else it's just going to go on more like a cube shape and follow what it has. So we're going to go mesh to follow, and then there we go. So now we're going to do the same thing. So add a UV sphere, go here, and we're going to scale it just a bit so our ball fits. Rigid body, sphere, and then once you do sphere, go here, bring it up, x-axis, make sure it's like this, and then our ball, make sure your ball is aligned so it doesn't fall out, and then let's see if it works. Yeah, our ball has been rolling. Now if you want to do extra, you could go and take out this wall over here. If we do this, so this edge, these 4, take out these edges. And if you want to do extra, we could go over here and go add a base. Make sure we add a base. So go to here like this, click, and as you can see our ball is going under, so we're gonna go raise both our ramp and our ball. And as you can see, make sure you're doing this with 0 on. Make sure it's 0. And then we're gonna go. Make sure you have the drop it add-on, which should be used in the drop it add-on video. So if you didn't go see that, I recommend you go check that one out. So then you're gonna go over here and V to drop it, and bring this down slightly, just so our ball has enough room, like that. And then what you could do is add some small little cubes. So add cube, scale it, of course, go like this, bring it up to this little angle over here, make sure it's in the middle, like this. So I'm gonna go V like that, and then I am going to go and shift D, Z, bring that up, and then you do shift R, and we could do that 5 times, and then go highlight this, shift D, Y, like this. But as you may have noticed, our ball is 1 kilogram, and this doesn't even have a rigid body. So make sure you go and add rigid body. And since this is 1 kilogram, we could just go and leave this, and then we're gonna go in and make sure that we're gonna improve the weight. So let's do something like 50, but we don't want to overdo it, so let's just do about 15. And then we're only going to do here, shift D, Z, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, shift D, Y, like this. And we're going to do 10 to start out, because this is 15, and if we do that, it's gonna stop immediately. So let's try it out. And as you can see, you say, what happened to our cubes? We didn't add rigid body. And make sure it's passive, and I'm just gonna go mesh. Now let's try it. Cubes, and our ball takes out our cube stacks. And you could add more stacks if you like I could go and do 20 to push our rolling ball to the limit. Shift R and see how many is this was. Then that's 30, and this ball is literally half the weight of these. See if it knocks it down. No. So you can play around with the weight of the ball. Like I can make this 33 and see what happens. And then you can play around with it, and you could see the ball stopping of the thing, stopping from the cubes. And then you could there's this one more thing I want to show you with using rigid body. You could do RZ 90 and bring this all the way at the end of the ramp and play it. And then our ball is gonna go and take out some of the cubes. So that's all for today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.